Howdy, and welcome to Daily Miles. I'm still in the hospital. Haven't left yet. On today's agenda, I need to explain a couple of things. Lurid pain. You have no idea what this is like. That right there. Trying to get upright. It's beyond my capacity to manage it. And that means opiates. So I've been fighting with myself and anybody that will listen to not give me opiates. But the fact of the matter is that without those opiates, there's no way in hell I could have done what I did today. So they had me on tramadol, I think, to start with, and that did absolutely nothing for me. And then yesterday at about 4 o'clock, we gave me a little bit of the lowest dose, which is 2.5 milligrams of oxycodone. And to make a long story short, because I'm basically, clean living for like the last 30 years, I haven't had a drop of alcohol, no drugs of any kind, no caffeine. It hit my system like a ton of bricks. And instead of knocking me out, it wired me up. Then last night they gave me another dose, and that went completely fucking haywire. Right after the first dose, we tried to move me around a little bit, and with some great success, but still there was an enormous amount of pain. So the thinking was that, we tried again today with a little bit more and see how far we got. Well, we doubled the dose from 2.5 to 5.0, and we staggered the dose, and I still was in pain that I have never experienced before in my life. I've had a heart attack in my life. I've had wisdom teeth pulled out. Nothing by comparison to this. So it's really clear that I cannot be left alone, that I need supervision for a little while until the pain is manageable. So it means we may have to double the dosage from 5 milligrams to 10 milligrams so that I can function, because this is not working. I need to get out of here. I need to get upright, and I need to not wince in pain every time that somebody breezes past my leg. And on top of all of that, today was my naming day. And if you're not clear on that, go look at the video link down below and what that whole naming day is all about. Suffice it said, a naming day is kind of sort of like a birthday, but without the birthday part. It's a day of reflection and clarity. Well, I spent a lot of time doing a lot of reflecting and getting some clarity. I'm definitely reflected. I'm definitely clear that I don't want to be here anymore. I'm freaking out. I don't think I can do this. But I know that, my friend Wendy says, you have to have a positive attitude. And you have to keep saying, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Or find a mantra that works for you. It's just so hard when there is, wincing pain running up and down your leg, and the only thing you can say is, ow, that fucking hurts, beyond your wildest imaginings. So, yeah, I can do this, doesn't work. So today was to get me out of bed after they gave me the 5 milligrams. To get me up out of bed and see how far I could get. And there was a physical therapist on hand to, help me do that. So we got pretty far. We got me nearly vertical before the shit hit the fan. And that's when, just the pain just became unbearable. It just blew past my door. I can't even. And had I not had that 5 milligrams in me, I'm rather certain that there's no way in hell I could have done what I did today. There's no way in hell. None. So at this point, my next step is probably they're gonna send me to a rehab facility or an outpatient facility for a week or so, because I cannot take care of myself. I can't live in my van. It's just not feasible. And going to stay at an Airbnb, it's just not realistic. I cannot care for myself. So the problem child is right here. This muscle needs to be relaxed. and it's not. It's attenuated, and it's just causing a lot of problems. But I know that I need to strengthen it. I need to give it time, yada 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 yada. But at the same time, you know, every little motion that I used to take for granted is I can't even. I can't even, and I feel like such a failure. I feel like I'm being histrionic. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I do not want to be me for the next 3 months. 3 months, because that's how long it's going to take to heal me. It can be healed. It will heal. It will just take time. And I will have to learn how to walk all over again. It's going to be painful. It's going to be hard, but I know that it can be done. But in the meantime, so that's what I got going on today, kiddies. That was my day. I started at about 5 a.m. and been going ever since. And at some point, you know, the oxy is going to wear off. It should start to wear off right about now. And the pain will start to gradually rise to the point where I can't stand it anymore. And I'm going to, like, you know, tap out and say, all right, hit me with the oxy so I can get some goddamn sleep. Is this going to be my life for the next 3 months? And here's the kicker, that, you know, while I'm here, I have, you know, complete access to the oxy stuff. But the moment I leave here, they're pushing the oxy, and there's no way in hell that, you know, they're going to give it to me after I leave here. So once I get used to it, I can't have it anymore. And it was a slow, long buildup just to get to this point. And hopefully by then, you know, I won't need it anymore. This is such a clusterfuck of my life at this point. This thing has completely derailed everything. Alrighty, kiddies. You've heard enough of me whining today. Hopefully I'll come up with something better tomorrow. I think they're going to move me to a facility tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to work itself out, but I got a whole lot of stuff to plan and think about, and yeah, that's what I got going on. Alrighty, kiddies. Thanks a bunch for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.